Alright, hey you guys, this is Alex867539, and this is Let's Play Metroid 3 Corruption 100% on Hypermode, Part 14. Now, we have just defeated Gandreda, who is posing to be a Galactic Federation trooper, and then we are now going to our next expansion, which is back in Elysia. We're going to need to go to landing site A, I believe. So, this is, as we just defeated that, we only have, I'm thinking, we have to do this, we have to do that. So it's about maybe 1 or 2 parts there, and I'm going to give myself about 2 to 3 parts to collect everything. 1 part for the Valhalla, and then Assault on the Seed, Final Boss will probably be 2 separate parts. So yeah, we don't have that many parts to go, so I mean there's a lot of stuff to do in very little time, so let's see how well we can do here. Alright, now the next expansion that we're going to be getting is our Spider Ball, which is over in that pod over there to the, the farthest to the left from what we just saw right there. As you can tell by all the Spider Ball tracks, going around it, it's obvious, if you look over there, I mean, it's kind of obvious what we're going to be getting just by looking at it. Alright. Again, look at it. Look, I love this.
Samus, Unit 217 has discovered evidence of hidden chosen artifacts on the Skytown. Perhaps these could assist you in accessing the rest of the pirate base.
Yeah. They're kind of behind. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is go into our trusty Morph Ball turret, who will shoot us. Oh, look at that, right over there. How convenient, right? Now, of course, without the big spire there, it's a little bit tougher to move around, but not impossible. Alright. Quite interesting. This is actually a bust of the Chozo that was big on making the power suit technology. It's kind of interesting. Now this right here is one of the downsides to that expansion that we got from Gandreda. You have to grapple on and push your energy into it. Yeah. Not my favorite part about this expansion. But anyway, what we're just going to do is, this is a normal track. Kind of, kind of falling apart. What's that over there? Oh no. It's pretty obvious what's going to happen here, especially because they have the nice little platform and everything all set up for us. Yeah. Well, we are now never going to be able to use this ever again. So we just got to screw attack over here. Now, I love this area so much. This one pod has some of the best stuff I've ever seen. We're just going to get some health back from it, not all of it. Just because they're bringing back one thing from the older Metroid games that I really miss. Now just do and boom. There we go. That will now open this door up. Now, one thing that I always miss about these games is right behind there, which we need to get this up there. So we're going to sit here. We're going to grapple on, throw up, and missile. Simple, but, took a while for me to figure out because I've never seen anything like that in a Metroid puzzle. The old Chozo statues, which the Databot just went right for. Darn you, Databot. You never ever see these anymore, holding expansions. I mean, it's so cool that they brought this back for this one expansion. But this is probably one of the, I don't know, it's not really the most needed expansion in this game, but it is helpful to have. So, Spider Ball is definitely necessary for Metroid Prime. Now this opens up a little door that we can jump down, and we have to again jump down here, then go through here. Yeah, that's pretty much the only way we can go. Really can't go back up. So now we just gotta go and take this Spider Ball track. a very dangerous spider ball track, I may mention. Yeah, this... Why did they put this here? I'm guessing just for some maintenance drones or something, but I mean, it's just... I mean, it's just like, wow, you know, and how... I wonder how these pods stay up into the sky if they have this many breaks inside of it, you know? It's just... wow. There's some health down there, it's not worth it though. We're just gonna come right back up here, drop off, but then we're gonna come back around and grab onto this one. Normally, you could just go run right on through, but of course this is what teaches the boost ball ability. So that we can get this missile expansion here. Why would they put a missile expansion there? Now, I always wondered, you know, what's the point? You know, it's like having this, it's like when you look at like Gradius, the Paradis, when you go and, when you have to fight the giant robot penguin that shoots missiles, and I'm just like, why? You know, well, what's the point? You know, it's just, there's no feasible reason why. It's just there. Well, I don't understand it really, but you know, that's how they have to be. It's just like the space pirates putting doors that they can't open, you know? It's just, what's the point of it? Alright, but anyway, we're just gonna come up through this giant long morphball track. And this is, you know, if you've played Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, this is really, it works exactly the same as it used to. I mean, it's just perfect. If you guys only play Metroid Prime, well, what are you doing playing this game? And you're gonna notice there are some different tricks like the boost ball. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory on how all this stuff works. What we're gonna do here is double bomb jump to get this energy tank here. There we go, and we don't have that many more energy tanks to get. Alright, here we go, and now for the way back up. Now this is actually a pretty easy way, because going down is so much easier than going up. You really don't have to put as much real effort into it, just kind of fall. So it saves you some time there. See, as I said, that one really wasn't worth it because we'd be getting full health anyway, so I mean, going and risking our lives to go and grab that energy tank and missile is kind of pointless. Okay, now we have to go back through here. Oh yeah, we can now do this to these guys. This is what I meant by it's really cheap, because I'm literally pulling health from them. So if I had gotten hurt anywhere, I'd be able to just sit here and sap the health from them. I mean, this saps up a lot of energy. It really does. And of course, when I feel tired, I could just go and rip it off. It's pretty easy. I am going to go and show you guys something really quick over here, because we kind of need to go through this. All over the map, you'll find things called phasoids on planets that have been cleared of phazon. You know, these are pretty simple. You know, it's just sentient phazon. Floats in a giant ball like that. Now, it is an enemy. It can hurt you. You go into PD and you just shoot it. This one will split off into two. Most of the times, they're blue. Every once in a while, you'll see a red one. And when you blow up the smaller one, they'll form two little balls, and they'll chase after you and explode. Now the red ones, though, they are special. You shoot the red ones, and they have a lot more health. Let me bring this guy back over here. Come here. They have so much more health than normal phasoids. But these will explode, and I've already gotten them, but mostly they will give you a yellow credit, which yellow credits are kind of needed in this game for just the bonus extras. What we're going to do right here, though, is we're going to go and solve this very simplistic but yet really cool looking boost ball puzzle. To get that missile expansion right over there. I'll tell you, the puzzles in this game, they are pretty easy, but they look so cool, you know? Alright, now just go in the Hypermode so when we fall we don't get hurt, so we can bring it back right up here. Alright, I abused that a lot, I noticed. We can't get back to that area over there, so what we're probably going to want to do... I just realized I could have grabbed that thing over there. Let's do it, why not? There's also a scan up there if you guys need it in that data bot, if you could see it. I'm not sure if you could even get it from here. But, I believe that's just an interesting one telling you, I think it's the last part of the story for Elysia, if I'm not mistaken. Overall, the story of all these areas are actually really well put together, and I think, you know, it's like they're comparable to like what Metro Prime would have had, for story-wise. Falling spots. I love that. Okay. Now let's just boost this right here so we don't have to worry about not being able to make... I'm not sure, I think you might be able to screw attack across it now. But let's just do this for, you know, old time's sake. Now the only reason why I'm doing this right now is because it's right there. Not to mention we can also get another missile expansion while we're here. Alright. Here, I'll show you what I mean by the energy sapping abilities of this thing. See, I mean, it's pulling health pretty quickly. All you gotta do is just avoid their attacks, and then you're pretty much good. I abuse that so much in this game, just because it's so easy to do. Alright, so we got some phasoids here. What we're gonna want to do is we're gonna put some health into this right here. This will then turn on, allowing us to go up. Blow that up, and that's gone through. Now...
Samus, this is Admiral Dane.
Alright.
I've ordered the Federation fleet to walk to the pirate homeworld and begin the invasion.
Did it almost sound like he said walk to the pirate homeworld? I know he said warp, but it kind of sounded like that.
I think it's time we took the fight to them. We'll contact you when we're ready to commence our assault.
Okay, so now they're planning an assault on the pirate homeworld. Fun. Right? Alright. Those guys are apparently rare. I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Anyway, if you guys remember where this is at, this is where we fought the security drone. I do not believe we have to do it again, thankfully. That thing was kind of annoying. But we're just going to take this back down there, because there are some things down here that we need to finish. The only issue is there's another thing down here that's going to give us a pain. But we can now track it, so we don't have to worry about it. See, right now it's still invisible, but we can now track it with the X-ray visor. So, you know, we can still get rid of this guy pretty quickly. And I believe these guys do give us health, so... Or not. Alright, what we need to do is right here, these two fans. We're going to overload them with energy. Yeah, pretty simplistic, so they overrun the generator that they're running. When those two things explode, that opens, allowing us to get this energy tank. Well, not energy tank, but energy cell, sorry. Alright, so you know, that's pretty easy. I'm not sure what it actually did power. Must have powered these fans, because I believe those were running before. But anyway, just go back up. Now we're done with this area. Well, not with done with Skytown, but done with this section. Alright, so now I do realize I'm starting to try to think now, okay, where is everything at? I'm quite a bit rusty at this, so I might have to use what the game gives you, which I really don't like. This game literally gives you a map that shows everything, where everything's at, and I'm just like, oh, really? You know, but I might need to use that this once, just for time's sake. I'll only use it if I can't find everything. I wonder if I could screw attack back now. I'm gonna try it. Just jump over this hole, because I'm a daredevil, I really don't want to walk there. Alright, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's enough distance for you to actually be able to screw attack across it. It would probably have been a lot faster than just activating that cannon. Yeah, look at that. It's also faster than walking. Alright, now we're just gonna come right through here. I think we should probably head back to the pirate homeworld. They put those at the door that you're going to go through. I hate it. Yep, and that'll take us right back there. Alright. That works. Alright, now, yeah, I'm thinking in the next part, in this part, we're gonna get the hazard suit for sure. In the next part, we're gonna be grabbing another beam weapon, so, you know, this one's getting kinda old. You will notice that, the beam weapons do, kind of like they did in Super Metroid. Instead of being separate beams, they're going to be compounding on top of each other. So we're going to still be able to do the things with the plasma beam that we would normally do once we get this next beam. You know, so you don't have to worry about completing everything once you get this beam, because you can still do it all. Because they just kind of stack on top of each other. Personally, I wish they still had the old system that it had. Let's see, we're gonna have to go to the research facility so we can grab the acid shield, the whole hazard shield. Still love that fanfare. Alright, so now we're just gonna go and actually, if I think about it, going this way would be quicker, wouldn't it? Because we just had to take the elevator back down. Ugh.
Samus, the Federation Armada is now in orbit above the pirate homeworld. We're ready for the final assault, but the base is protected by a barrier that prevents us from landing. We need you to disable this defense system. Unit 242 has located its control center. Here are the coordinates.
Alright, thank you for making this take longer, because, again, if I would have just went, we would have to listen to him again, so I really didn't want to. Alright, so once we get to the end of this tram, we're just going to take the elevator down to where the suit making part is. Pretty simplistic stuff, nothing too complicated. Again, I don't understand why the grapple beam insignia is on everything, you know? It makes me wonder if it's actually, if it's a Chozo symbol, because, you know, because it shows up whenever you go to grapple something. But then, you know, why is it here in a space pirate base then? It kind of makes you wonder. Who knows, maybe the Chozo and the pirates spoke the same language. You know, just kind of interesting stuff to really think about. Alright, here's the spider ball track that we needed. I'm just gonna take you up. And... alright. It's kind of pointless to drop us there. Alright, now this is not the one to start with. I don't know why I started spinning it. We need to start with this one. Skip skip that one because that's the obvious one. You need to have this one lined up. Then, whoops. Once you have that one lined up, mess that one up because you know that one's obviously right. So, boom, there we go. We're just gonna ride this up. Yeah, if the air stops on you, just do that. Alright, now we got the missile expansion here. You know, just another thing that we don't need to stop and get next time. Great, now we have to wait for the... I hate how it just can't stop when, you know, you're not going up it anymore. Oops. Why do I always do that? Okay, that one's obviously not right. Obviously that one is. So you got that. Now we just need to spin this one right there. And we are good. Come out right here. I love how just random that is. We don't need that. And we just use the hand scanner, and we should be able to get our hazard shield. Again, that is really, really cool looking. But this isn't just like a brand new suit, it's just an add-on to the suit. Alright, there we go. We can now go into Acid Rain, and we could even run through Fuel Gel if we wanted to. So, you know, it's pretty nifty. And you get to test this out right away. Well, what we're going to do here is I'm just going to spam my PED on this guy. Get his shield to break off, so that I can do this. It's mean, I know, but... just screw attacked into that guy. Alright, so now we gotta use this, whoops, there's some health over here. Where is that hand scanner? Here it is. We gotta use this, so it'll open up that window so we can get out. But of course, it's not going to be easy to do that. And of course, you don't want to bother with them. The idiot. Just beware, the warning will follow you. It's not like it'll just magically disappear. It's, you know, it's gonna follow you everywhere you go. Actually, let's go through here. I think there might be a save point further on. Great. If there isn't a save point any further on, I'm just gonna go and pretty much call it quits pretty early. So yeah, here we gotta use our hyper missiles. Lots of Wiimote vibration here. Yeah, we're not sticking around. We're just gonna head back to our ship. After we solve a simple, quick little puzzle. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Just gonna bomb that. See, up ahead there's a little mini boss, which I really don't want to take the time to, you know, go and fight, because I mean we have almost a half an hour here. I'll fight it in the next part. There we go. I'm just gonna spin this again, right there. And now we got that done and situated. We're now gonna end up leaving here. Jeez. They aren't as fast as they used to be on us Metroid eggs. Again, these will always be there until after a certain point in the story. Okay, we gotta be really quiet and careful here because these guys will set off the alarm. There we go. I always thought that these kind of elevators were kind of cool looking. Okay. Well, now we have finished part 14, in which we got both the hazard shield and the spider ball. In the next part we will be fighting that mini boss, and we will be getting the new beam weapon. And once we do that, we will be doing the full gathering of everything. After the full gathering of everything, we're going to have to go to the Valhalla, get everything that we need there. Then we will go and invade the pirate homeworld with the Galactic Federation Army. So, I mean, it's going to be really fun, to say the least. So, this has been Salix867539. See you guys later.